All right, I'm going to walk through this problem that you requested, and hopefully it'll clear up any question that you have. So I'm going to start with the problem. It is 10p squared equals negative 8p plus 1. So the first thing I'm going to do is make sure I get it in standard form. 10p squared. I'm going to bring the negative 8p to the other side, so that gives me a plus 8p, and then I'm going to bring the 1 to the other side by subtracting 1. Minus 1 equals 0. Now we're going to set it up into a quadratic formula, and if I look at it, I know that a equals 10, b is 8, and c equals negative 1. For my quadratic formula, that says negative b plus or minus the square root b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. Okay, so now I know that in this case, p is my variable, not x. So I know that p equals, there we go, p is going to equal negative 8 plus or minus the square root of 8 squared minus 4 times 10 times negative 1 all over 2 times a, which is 10. Okay, I'm just going to do a little bit of arithmetic right here. Plus or minus the square root. If I square the 8, I get a 64, plus that 40, I get a 104 all over 20, which is fine. Now, I'm going to continue. I'm going to break that 104 up into two radicals. That's radical 4 times radical 26. Radical 4 times radical 26 is 104. So, and radical 4, I can cancel that out, and that is simply the number 2. So now I've got this, negative 8 plus or minus 2 radical 26 all over 20. And we could mess around with that a little bit, but I'm going to make it a little bit simpler. I'm going to look at the top and I'm going to factor out a 2. I'm sorry, the bottom here is 20, not a 2. I'm going to factor out a 2 on top, and I'm left with a negative 4 plus or minus radical 26 all over 20. I just took a 2 out of both of those terms. And now hopefully we can see I can cancel the 20 and the 2, and I'm left with p equaling negative 4 plus or minus radical 26 all over 10, and that is our solution. I am hoping that that clarified the issue. If you have any questions, we'll continue this discussion. Just let me know.